just 1 minute, you can shift your entire life. One moment of deep awareness, one breath of pure intention, and the impossible begins to move in your favor. The universe is not delayed, it is waiting for your readiness. And sometimes all it takes is 60 seconds of belief. Everything you are thinking, feeling, and believing is sending a signal out into the universe. That signal is not ignored, it is heard, it is received, and it is answered right now without delay. The universe doesn't take days to respond. It doesn't require years of effort. The moment your inner energy changes, the outer world begins shifting. You may not always see the results immediately, but the response is instant. The vibration you carry within is the vibration you live in. You are a powerful transmitter. Every thought you think, especially the ones that are repeated often and emotionally charged, becomes a blueprint. And the universe builds upon that blueprint, not with judgment, but with perfect precision. It is not punishing or rewarding you. It is reflecting you. It is echoing back your inner state. So when you say, nothing ever works out for me, the universe simply says, as you believe, so it shall be. But when you say, even in the midst of uncertainty, I am supported, I am guided, and good things are unfolding for me, the universe begins clearing a path you couldn't have even imagined. This is not wishful thinking, it's vibrational reality. Your energy speaks louder than your words. You may affirm abundance all day, but if you feel fear and lack deep within, that is the true signal that gets sent. However, the beauty is this: you can shift that signal in an instant. You can take one conscious breath and say, I choose peace. I choose joy. And in that moment, your entire vibration rises, and the universe matches it. You don't have to wait for your life to be perfect to start feeling good. You feel good, and then your life begins to shift. That's the secret. When you radiate love, you attract people who reflect love. When you embody gratitude, you attract experiences that bring even more reasons to be grateful. When you live from the energy of already having what you desire, it starts appearing. The problem is never that the universe isn't listening. The only issue is that we keep changing the channel. One moment we believe it's possible, the next we doubt. One moment we feel aligned, the next we spiral into fear. But even in that, you are not failing, you are learning. You are evolving. You are becoming more aware of your power. Every time you catch yourself in fear and choose love instead, you raise your frequency. Every time you stop reacting and instead respond from peace, you shift your vibration. There is no need to force anything. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. The frequency of desperation only brings more waiting. But the frequency of confidence, ease, and faith, that calls in miracles. Try this. For just 1 minute each day, close your eyes and imagine your desire already fulfilled. Don't just see it, feel it. What does it feel like to be there, to have it, to live it? That 1 minute of aligned vibration can do more than 100 hours of forced effort. Because the universe does not hear your words, it hears your energy. And if you feel resistance, that's okay. Welcome it. Don't fight it. Gently breathe through it. Say to yourself, even now I am shifting. Even now I am growing. Even now things are unfolding for my highest good. Compassion for yourself is one of the highest vibrations. And when you start treating yourself with kindness, life becomes kinder to you. What you put out is what comes back. It's not just a nice idea. It's a universal law. Radiate love, and love will find you. Offer patience, and peace will surround you. Send out trust, and doors will open. You are not waiting for the universe. The universe is waiting for your signal. So today, Become aware of how you feel, not to judge, but to understand. Ask yourself, what am I broadcasting right now? And if the answer isn't what you'd like it to be, just gently shift it. Choose a better thought. Choose a softer perspective. Choose something that brings you a moment of relief. That moment of relief is alignment. That's the new signal. That's when the universe gets to work on your behalf. Remember, this is not about being perfect. It's about being present. The more present you are, the more powerful your vibration becomes. And the more powerful your vibration, the quicker the manifestation. So trust this. The moment you shift your energy, the universe shifts with you. You are never alone. You are never stuck. You are always being heard. And the response is always now. There is extraordinary power in one single moment of pure, unwavering focus. Just 60 seconds of clear, heart-centered intention can transform everything. Why? Because in that minute, you are no longer fragmented. You are no longer pulled in 1,000 directions. You are present. You are aligned. And you are in complete harmony with what you desire. Doubt is noisy. It scatters your energy. It tells stories of the past and fears about the future. It drags you into questions like, what if it doesn't happen? Or what if I'm not enough? Doubt feeds on chaos. It builds walls that keep your desires at a distance. But focus? Focus is silent, clear, and full of light. It opens doors. It moves energy. It invites the universe to respond. You may have lived years in confusion or fear. You may have struggled, questioned, and doubted every step of the way. But none of that matters the moment you decide to return to your power. In just 1 minute of focus, 1 minute where your heart and mind agree, you reclaim your ability to create. It doesn't take a lifetime to change your direction. It only takes a moment of truth. When you are truly focused, you aren't begging. You're not chasing. You're not looking around for validation. You're simply saying to the universe, this is what I desire. I know it's already mine. You feel it in your bones. You hold it in your heart. And that single vibration begins working in your favor in ways you may not yet see. Pure focus is not about strain. It's not about trying harder. It's about letting go of the noise and becoming still. It's about seeing your desire not as something outside of you, but something already within you. You don't need to figure out the how. That's not your job. Your only role is to focus, feel, and allow. Focus doesn't demand a plan. It demands belief. If you could feel for even 60 seconds the joy of having what you desire, you would begin to understand your power. You would see that the universe is not withholding anything from you. It is simply matching what you hold consistently within. And while years of doubt may have delayed things, they can be washed away in an instant of clarity. That is grace. That is alignment. And yes, it may take practice to reach that minute of focus. The mind may resist. Old patterns may try to distract you. But every time you choose to sit with your vision, calm, confident, and connected, you weaken the voice of fear. You become stronger. You begin to trust. You stop needing proof because you already feel the truth. There are people who work and strive and hustle for years without results. Not because they aren't worthy, but because they never aligned with the outcome they wanted. They took action from fear instead of from faith. But when someone spends just 1 minute each day immersed in focused, heartfelt certainty, things begin to move. Life begins to align. Opportunities arise that logic can't explain. The truth is, the world shifts when you do. The outer always mirrors the inner. So when your inner world is filled with doubt, the external reflects obstacles. But when you sit, breathe deeply, and affirm with conviction, I am ready, I am worthy, it is done, the energy around you begins to shift. You become magnetic. You draw to you exactly what you need. Don't underestimate the power of your focus just because it feels simple. Simplicity is often where miracles are born. In one clear minute of faith, you collapse doubt. You override fear. You set a new frequency. And that frequency will echo through your life in beautiful, unexpected ways. So try this. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, feel the desire in your heart, not the yearning of lack, but the warmth of already having it. Say to yourself, I choose to believe. I choose to trust. I choose to focus. Feel it real. Picture it done. Let your mind be still and your heart speak. This is your power. This is your moment. You don't need to fight the years that came before. You don't need to fix the past. All you need is this minute, one sacred, powerful, focused minute. And in that, you can begin again. You can create something new. You can rise. Because 1 minute of pure focus from the depth of your soul is more powerful than years of uncertainty. It is enough. You are enough. And everything you desire is already waiting for your energy to say yes. You are always creating, whether you realize it or not. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you dwell in, these are not random. They are powerful acts of creation. Your life is a mirror reflecting what lives most dominantly in your inner world. There is no pause button. You are not waiting for the right moment to begin. You're already in the process of shaping the next chapter, even in this very breath. The truth is, creation is not something reserved for artists or visionaries. Creation is life itself. You are creating in the way you talk about your future, in the way you react to what is happening now, and in the way you remember your past. Every moment is an opportunity to align with what you want or to feed what you don't. Many people think they are stuck, but they're simply repeating the same energetic patterns. They affirm limitation with their words. They visualize fear through their imagination. They revisit pain and wonder why healing hasn't arrived. But this isn't punishment. It's a reminder, a gentle call to become more conscious, more awake, more deliberate with the energy you hold. When you choose thoughts that empower you, you become a magnet for everything that resonates with that energy. When you speak life over your dreams, you breathe energy into them. When you choose to believe, even in the absence of evidence, you signal to the universe, I'm ready. And the universe always responds. Being a conscious creator doesn't mean you never feel fear or doubt. It means that when those emotions come, you don't let them drive. You acknowledge them, you bless them, and then you choose again. You choose the thought that feels lighter. You choose the vision that brings peace. You choose the belief that opens your heart. There's nothing passive about living. Even in your quietest moments, your energy is calling forth your next experience. If you want love, embody love. If you want peace, nurture peace within. If you want abundance, start by appreciating what you already have. The seed always comes before the harvest. And that seed is planted in your mind first. Think of yourself as a painter with an invisible brush. Each day you are painting the canvas of your life, the colors you choose through your words, emotions, and focus. Determine what appears. You can paint struggle or you can paint ease. You can paint chaos or you can paint harmony. The brush is always in your hands. Sometimes we create unconsciously because we are reacting. We react to people, to news, to fear-based narratives around us. And in that reaction, we give away our creative power. But when you pause, breathe, and respond from awareness, you reclaim that power. You become the author again. You choose with clarity instead of habit. Affirm to yourself often, I am creating my life with love and intention, because what you affirm consistently becomes your belief, and what you believe becomes your reality. Do not underestimate the small daily choices, the gentle shifts in focus, the quiet moments where you choose peace over panic, faith over fear. Those are the moments where transformation begins. You don't need to control everything. You only need to be in alignment with your true self. And your true self is always creating from love. That's your natural state. When you feel disconnected, it's simply a sign you've been believing thoughts that aren't true. The moment you return to love, to trust, to wholeness, you begin creating from the highest vibration again. Let go of the idea that you are behind. Time is an illusion in the realm of creation. What matters is your energy right now. Not where you've been, but where you are willing to go from this moment forward. And if you've been creating from fear, that's okay. You can shift, you can decide, you can choose again right now. Start becoming more mindful of the energy you carry into each room, each conversation, each decision. Ask yourself often, is this creating what I want? If not, pause, breathe, redirect. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the one creating the circumstances, consciously or unconsciously. So choose with love, choose with purpose. You are more powerful than you've been taught. You don't have to wait to feel worthy. You don't have to fix everything before you begin. You only have to wake up to the truth that your energy, your focus, and your intentions are shaping your life right now. You can make this journey beautiful. You can create something sacred. You are always creating, so choose consciously and let each choice become a step toward the life you were always meant to live. Miracles do not follow time, they follow energy. You have been taught to measure your life in hours, days, and years. You have been told that things take time, that healing takes time, that dreams take time. But the truth is, time is not the master here. Energy is. What you are aligned with energetically is what shows up in your life, and it can happen in an instant. There is no delay in the spiritual realm. There is no waiting room for blessings. The moment your energy matches the vibration of your desire, things begin to shift, doors open, people appear, opportunities are drawn to you, not because it's been long enough, but because you become a vibrational match. It has nothing to do with clocks or calendars. It has everything to do with your frequency. You've probably experienced this already. You've spent months or years pushing and striving only to see very little change. Then suddenly, when you surrendered, when you let go of doubt and aligned with trust, something amazing happened. That's not coincidence. That's how energy works. The universe doesn't respond to how hard you try. This is why some people seem to manifest so quickly while others wait a lifetime. It's not about luck or being chosen. It's about energy. The miracle arrives the moment you let go of resistance and embody the feeling of already having it. You don't have to force it into form. You have to become it energetically. When you believe that miracles take time, you unconsciously delay them. You keep them on a distant timeline, always someday, never now. But when you realize that the miracle is already here in its energetic form, you begin to call it into the physical. You stop waiting and start receiving. It takes just one moment to shift, one thought to change everything, one breath to return to alignment. And in that moment, something invisible happens. The unseen begins to form. Possibilities gather. The path lights up. Don't measure your life by how long it takes for something to happen. Measure it by how deeply you are allowing yourself to align with joy, peace, love, and trust. These are the true timelines of miracles. They move not by schedule, but by spiritual law. And spiritual law says, like attracts like. Your energy is your request form to the universe. The more you align with what you desire through gratitude, belief, and emotion, the faster it flows to you, not because you're rushing, but because you're no longer blocking it with fear. This is why healing can happen in an instant. A shift in perception, a release of judgment, a moment of deep compassion can change your entire inner world. And when the inner changes, the outer must follow. You are not broken or behind. You are simply invited to realign. You do not need more time to become worthy. You do not need more years to be ready. You are worthy now. You are ready now. The miracle does not wait for time to pass. It waits for your belief to rise. So stop watching the clock, stop counting the days, start watching your thoughts. Start counting your blessings. Start tuning into your energy. How do you feel when you think of your dream? Are you feeling joy or dread? Expansion or fear? Your emotions are messengers. They tell you whether you are moving closer or further from what you seek. When your energy says yes, yes to love, yes to abundance, yes to healing, the universe has no choice but to meet you there. It has always been listening. It has always been ready. It's you who must be willing to receive. Sometimes the miracle isn't the thing you get, it's the energy you become. It's the peace that fills you when you finally trust. It's the clarity that comes when you stop controlling. It's the inner shift that allows outer blessings to appear without effort. Time will always move forward, but energy moves in spirals, in waves, in leaps, and miracles ride that wave. They don't need permission. They don't follow logic. They respond to your vibration. So choose the energy of faith. Choose the energy of love. Choose the energy of already being who you want to be. And from that place, miracles will come, not someday, but now, not by force, but by flow. You are not waiting for your miracle. Your miracle is waiting for your energy to rise and receive it. Let go in that minute and let it flow. That single moment when you decide to release, when you surrender what you've been gripping so tightly, is the moment the universe steps in. You may not see it right away, but everything starts moving the instant you stop resisting. The tension you've carried, the pressure you've placed on yourself, the need to know how and when, it all begins to dissolve. And in its place, peace rises, clarity arrives, flow returns. Holding on comes from fear. It's the fear that if you don't push, nothing will happen. The fear that if you stop controlling, things will fall apart. But in truth, it is the very act of holding on that keeps you stuck. You are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are meant to trust in the rhythm of life, to align with the unseen forces that are always working in your favor. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to the wisdom of the universe, to the knowing that something greater than your mind is guiding you. When you let go, you open the door for miracles to move freely. You create space for what you truly desire to come through without the block of force, fear, or expectation. There is power in a single minute, one conscious breath, one gentle shift in thought, one sacred moment where you say, I don't have to figure it all out. I choose to trust. That's when the current begins to carry you instead of you trying to swim upstream. You can spend hours, days, even years trying to fix, manipulate, and arrange your life to feel safe or certain. But real safety comes from inner surrender, from knowing that you are supported even when you can't see the next step. Letting go means releasing the need to control the outcome and instead tuning into your own inner peace. That peace is your power. Most people try to manifest their dreams while still holding on to doubt. They affirm abundance but cling to fear. They visualize love but hold on to past pain. And that creates mixed energy. The universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to vibration. And when your vibration says, "I'm scared, I don't trust," or "I'm not ready," it reflects that right back to you. But in the minute you let go, your energy shifts. You stop broadcasting lack, you begin radiating trust. And that trust becomes magnetic. That is when things begin to unfold effortlessly. The call comes, the idea drops in, the door opens, not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. Letting go is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's realizing that your job is not to make everything happen. Your job is to be aligned, open, and receptive. You don't have to chase anything. What's meant for you already knows the way. Your task is to become the version of you who is ready to receive it. When you cling to the past, you block the future. When you try to force the timing, you miss the divine orchestration already underway. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop fearing. It means you lean back and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You don't have to let go forever, just this moment, just this minute. That's all it takes to change the direction of your energy. And energy is everything. In that minute, breathe deeply. Exhale the worry. Exhale the pressure. Exhale the need to be in control. Then quietly affirm to yourself, I trust the flow of life. I release all resistance. I am ready to receive. And then simply allow. Allow the guidance to come. Allow your emotions to settle. Allow life to surprise you. You are not alone in this. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. The universe is preparing something that your logical mind may not yet understand. But your soul knows, and your soul rejoices when you finally say, I release it, I trust, I surrender. Let go in that minute and watch how life begins to flow again, not with effort, but with ease, not with stress, but with grace, not by force, but by divine design. This is how your blessings come. This is how your healing begins. This is how your joy returns. One moment of surrender, one deep breath of faith, 1 minute of letting go. And in that minute, everything can change. The secret is already inside you. You've been searching high and low, chasing answers, looking to books, gurus, and external signs for the key to your happiness, your success, your healing. But what if everything you've ever needed is already within you? What if the power you've been seeking is not out there in the world? It's right where you are, quietly waiting for your attention. You were born with wisdom. You came into this world whole, radiant, and connected to Source. Before the noise, before the programming, before the doubt set in, you already knew. You knew how to love freely, how to trust your instincts, how to move with the flow of life. That essence is still in you. It never left. It may be buried under layers of fear, guilt, or past wounds, but it's there, intact, untouched, ready to be awakened. You are not lacking. You are not broken. You do not need fixing. What you need is remembering. You need to remember who you are beneath all the roles and responsibilities, beneath the labels, the titles, the stories others have placed on you. The secret is not about becoming something new. It's about uncovering what was always there. Within you is the power to heal your life, to rise from pain, to forgive, to grow, to thrive. There is nothing outside of you that holds more power than the energy within you. You are the creator. You are the spark. And every time you choose to look within instead of reaching outside for validation, you strengthen that power. You've been taught to seek approval, to measure your worth by others' standards, to wait for someone else to give you permission to shine. But the truth is, the world will mirror back what you believe about yourself. If you see yourself as unworthy, you will attract situations that reinforce that belief. But if you tap into the truth inside, the truth that you are already enough, you will begin to see everything shift. There's a reason why certain things light you up, why your soul stirs when you imagine something greater. That's your inner compass. That's your higher self speaking to you, not in loud commands, but in soft whispers. You don't have to scream to hear it. You only need to be still, to listen, to trust what arises. Inside of you lives infinite creativity, endless love, deep wisdom, and a strength that has carried you through every dark hour. It wasn't the world that saved you. It was your inner resilience, your will, your light that refused to go out. Honor that. Recognize it. Let it guide you forward. When you stop looking for others to save you, to fix you, or to make you whole, you reclaim your power. That's the moment everything changes. Because now, you're not waiting for a miracle. You realize you are the miracle. You may feel small at times, overwhelmed by life, or unsure of the path ahead. That's okay. But even in those moments, the truth remains. The secret is still within you. The answers are not hidden. They're just waiting for you to turn inward, to quiet the noise, and to believe in what you cannot yet see. You don't have to know all the steps. You only need to trust the next one. You don't need to have it all figured out to move forward. You simply need to know that within you lies a divine intelligence that is always guiding you toward your highest good. Every challenge you face is not meant to break you, it's meant to bring you closer to that truth. Every delay, every setback, every heartbreak has the potential to crack you open so more light can pour in. And when that light meets the secret already inside you, something incredible happens. You begin to remember your power. You begin to walk differently, think differently, live differently. And you are not here to dim your light or to live in the shadows of doubt. You are here to shine, to rise, to create from the well of abundance already within you. The secret has never been locked away. It's never been hidden from you. It has always been in your breath, your heartbeat, your soul's quiet knowing. You don't have to search anymore. You only need to believe. To trust that the universe planted something extraordinary in you the moment you were born. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are the embodiment of divine energy. And every day is a new opportunity to express that truth. So pause, breathe, go within, and feel it. Feel the sacred truth that lives in you. The secret is not out there. It is you.